Well, the city of Johannesburg has launched a Spaza Shop bylaw enforcement campaign in Soweto this particular weekend. It is aimed at enforcing compliance, health, as well as safety standards. Johannesburg Acting Mayor Eunice Mgcina is currently leading the campaign. And for more on this, we do have SABC News reporter Monique Lewis. Monique, a very good afternoon to you. So do tell us, it seems like things are finally moving in the right direction since the president's address last night, giving a stern directive. What operations are you currently witnessing on the ground? Monique, are you there? Monique, good afternoon. All right, it seems we're struggling with our reporter there. Monique is currently in Soweto, and we understand that is, of course, at the back of the president's directive that there should be enforcement of bylaws pertaining to Spaza Shops. So, Monique, I understand you are currently in the thick of things. Talk to us about some of the operations that you have seen happening or taking place on the ground.
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Alicia, and to your viewers this afternoon. Well, we've been at two places, one in Diepsloot, and we are currently at Naledi conducting the inspections following the president's address, as you have mentioned last night, where he did urge community members or the municipalities to shut down all implicated Spaza shops that are found to be non-compliant with the city's bylaws. We've been doing some raids along with the city of Johannesburg, along with the Department of Home Affairs and Immigration, to check if whether the Spaza shop owners are complying with the city's bylaws, and they do have documentations in order. But now I'm going to bring in the acting mayor of the city of Johannesburg, Eunice Mgcina, to just give us a broader overview of what took place today and what has the efforts been progressed. But now I'm going to move to her. Good afternoon, ma'am. We've been actually conducting these raids from the beginning of last month, and we're conducting one today in Diepsloot and in Naledi. What could you say there has been any progress?
Yeah, I would say that there has been progress. We've seen a number of Spaza shops being closed. We have seen some of the illegal ones who are in the country illegally deported to their countries of birth. We have also intensified the education awareness campaigns throughout the city. As we have seen even here now in Soweto, we started engaging our community members in the area, educating them how important it is to comply in terms of the bylaws of the city. So we are continuing with that work. And the good thing is that community members, they are quite happy about what government, especially at local government, are doing in terms of educating them on the importance of complying and what are the critical laws that they must at all times be aware of in their communities. So yes, I want to agree. We are definitely getting it right, and of course, alone as a local government, we would not really win the battle. We need provincial government, national government, and most importantly, our stakeholders, community members, are quite critical in this fight.
I just saw when we were just inspecting the shop right now that you called immigration in. Can you please tell us more about that?
Yes, we have requested, because we need a multidisciplinary approach wherein the Home Affairs, particularly the Immigration Unit, SABC, JMPD, and other departments that are dealing with compliance in the city to be part of our operations, because it's critical for them, because when we enter into a business, they have a role to play. Development planning through their unit of land use that deals with zoning of an area, whether they will tell us whether a business is zoned into a residential area or it's zoned to a business or commercial zoning. So we need them, economic development, we need them to come on board so that they tell us as we enter a Spaza shop or a business, is this business registered according to our data in the city or not. So we need everyone. Environmental health, which is in the Department of Health, is also very critical because they're the ones who can tell us whether products that are sold here, goods that are sold in a shop are of good quality, they are legal or not. So it's very important to have a multidisciplinary approach in this fight that we are pulling together as government.
Thank you so much. Well, that was the Acting Executive Mayor, Eunice Mgcina, just telling us about the progress that has been made today. She did also mention to us just now that a number of Spaza shops have been closed due to non-compliance and due to not complying with the city's bylaws in terms of health regulations. But now I'm just going to bring in with you the Ward Councillor of Ward 20 in Naledi, Lazarus Mota, to just give us more about what is happening today. Very good afternoon to you, sir. Well, we know today we are conducting raids and inspections, and it has been going on. So, in terms of monitoring from now onwards, as Moposa had reiterated last night that businesses or Spaza shops should comply. That as the councillor to make sure that once the officials leave today, tomorrow they do not open.
No, thanks very much. Firstly, let me thank all departments who are here. And as a ward council and committee, we must make sure that we support the office of the mayor, the province, to make sure that we give each and every information to them so we can make sure that all these Spaza shops are closed and complying. And I'm very much happy the way they conduct this, because it's what we promised community in the last meeting. So we are going back to community, then we go to report back. But we must work together with the community as leaders.
So I just want to ask you, you spoke about working together with the communities. How often do you hold engagements in terms of campaigning, awareness, along with the municipalities?
Yes, we have meeting. I hold meeting each and every time. Even next week, on 20th, I've got a public meeting to address this thing and give a community report back what we have done.
Thank you so much. Well, that was the Ward 20 Councillor of Naledi speaking to us about how he's planning to monitor the regulations if Spaza shops do actually close down. So because we've learned that when officials come through to investigate and to inspect, they will, and then shut them down, they will open the following day. But for now, we will just actually go and speak to see if he will be able to give us his input about what is taking place. A very good afternoon to you, Ndate Onkunja. Yabil, are you able to speak to us? Can you please tell us what do you think about what is going on about the children dying due to foodborne illnesses?
What a type of children have been dying. They were dying for what age are they? And I've been asking them, are they on school, are scholars, or non-be schools?
So what do you want the government to do?
No, you ask or what when you say I must ask is the ask. You can end what? Answer, okay? Question and answer. Thank you.
All right, well, that was the community member of in Naledi just giving us his comments and his opinion about what is taking place throughout the country, this which has been happening. And the president did reiterate and did urge all Spaza shops to comply with the city's bylaws or risk being shut down. But for now, it's back to you in studio.
Thank you so much to Monique Lewis, the SABC News reporter in Soweto, where the city of Johannesburg is currently conducting a Spaza shop bylaw enforcement drive in Soweto.